evening, children. Last class I have introduced the structure of the program and also shown one example. So today we will continue with some further programs also. Okay. So let us take a very simple program for finding the sum of two numbers. So what will we do? As we have to find the sum, so we will write class sum, public static void main, then whenever we are writing a program, first of all we have to understand the need of the program, means what are the inputs required and what do we have to calculate. Fine. So here we have to find the sum of two numbers, so we need two inputs, and then we have to find the sum, so we need one variable for storing the sum. So in total we need three variables. Now we can find the sum of whole numbers or decimal numbers, anything. So according to that we will define the data types. Like I have taken int only, so we will enter whole numbers. So first of all we will learn to assign the values. Assigning means storing the values directly while writing the program. Okay. This process is known as assigning the value at compile time. At compile time means before compiling the program, we are storing the value in the variable. Then we will find the sum s equal to a plus b, and after that we will print the output, system dot out dot println. Now we can write any message inside double inverted commas, then put a plus sign and write the variable s, which is having the sum of two numbers. Now why do we put a plus sign over here? This is the message, this is the variable. So why do we put a plus sign over here? See, plus sign is not only an operator, okay? It acts as a pointer to a variable. Means it is also helping to access the value of this variable s. At the same time, it is attaching the message with the variable. So there should always be a plus sign between the variable message and the variable. Then only the computer accepts it. Suppose you remove the plus sign and try to write the message and the variable, then it will display error. If you don't have to write the plus sign, then either you write only yes, the value will be printed, or you write only message. So that is not complete. Suppose you write only message, then the output will be printed sum, SUM sum. What sum? What have you calculated? Nothing will be printed. So that's why we put a plus sign. Yes, obviously we can print only yes. That is possible. Suppose we rub everything and write s over here. This is correct. Printing only message is wrong, but printing only variable is correct. It will display whatever sum we have calculated. Like we have taken 10 and 20, so it will print 30. Means no message will come. What is it? Whether it is sum or product or difference. Okay. So that's why we prefer to write the message to make the output user friendly. We can say like that. Okay. Whenever we learn about programming, we tell them that the programming concept should be user friendly. Okay, the software which we are using should be user friendly. So making it user friendly, we are attaching the message, so that by seeing the output you can understand what are we printing. So like this we do. Now in the same program, suppose we don't want to store the value like this, as I have done directly in the program. We want to take the input from the user. So there are several ways for taking the input from the user. Okay, one way I will show you. I will remove this part and then I will write these variables over here. Int a, comma, int b. Okay, like this I will write. Then I will remove int a, int b from here also. Now when I run this program, next class I will show you practically also how will we run this program. Okay, if I write int a, int b over here, this is a method in which we can take the input from the user. When we run this program, then the computer will ask us to enter the value of a and b. So what is the benefit of what is the benefit in this? When the computer asks us to enter the value, we can enter different values whenever we run the program. And if we write the values over here inside the program on our own, as many times you run, it will display the sum 30 only, because the value has remained fixed 10 and 20. So this is the difference. Like this we can write. One more new thing over here. When I have declared the variable over here, then I have written int a comma b. I have written the data type only once for both a and b. But if you notice here, when I am writing, then I am writing the data types 2 times for both the variables. Though the data type is same, then also I am writing 2 times. What is the reason behind it? Because these are arguments or parameters. Okay, with this we have to write the data type separately, not like the variable description, normal variable description or declaration we can say. This is the way. So like this we can solve some simple programs. Okay, like this is for the sum of 2 numbers. Similarly, suppose I ask you to find the average of 3 numbers. So what we can do? We can take 3 variables. First of all, let us change the class name. Suppose I make the class name average. Then we have to find the average of 3 numbers. So we will take any 3 numbers over here. Suppose a equal to 10, b equals to 20, c equals to 30. Then I will take one variable average avg, suppose. Okay. After that, finding average is very simple. Everyone is knowing average equals to a plus b plus c whole divided by 3. And then we will print the average. System.out.println. We will display a message like the previous program. Average equals to plus avg. And whatever variable name you take, throughout the program you have to use the same variable name in the same case. Like we have written average in small letters, avg, means I mean to say avg. Then I will write avg in small letters everywhere. It is not so that here I have written in small letters and then here when I write, then I will write capital A. That is not acceptable. Okay. Java is a case sensitive programming language. It takes the capital and small letters different. Like this we can do in this program. And suppose we want to take the input at runtime, then we can write like this. We will write over here int a, int b, int c, separated with commas. Then the computer will ask us to enter the value at runtime. So like this it is working. Hope you are able to understand some basic concepts of programming. Okay. So next class I will show you how will we execute this program. Okay, and then I will teach you something about the different types of operators also. Little bit I will introduce the operators today also. Let us see the basic things. Whenever we talk about operators, what are they actually? Okay, operators are also tokens. I have taught in some previous video. Okay, operators are also tokens which are used to do arithmetical, relational, logical calculations. Okay, and these are the major categories of operators. Like operators are divided in 3 major categories. One is arithmetical operators. Second is relational operators. And third is logical operators. These are also further categorized. Like arithmetical operators, in simple terms, I am not going into too much detail. In simple terms, I can name these operators: plus, minus, into, divide, and this one is not percentage, modulus division. Modulus division means it will give the remainder as the answer. The relational operator we have more than, less than, more than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to, and not equal to. And logical operators we have and we write by writing two ampersand symbols. Then or operator by writing two straight lines, and not operator by exclamation mark. So these are the categories of operators. Okay, major categories. Subcategories we will discuss in detail in the next video. So this much you have to keep in mind. In general, whenever you are asked what is an operator and what are the category of operators, in all the programming languages, it is not meant only for Java. Arithmetical, relational, logical. Arithmetical operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus division. Relational operator more than, less than, more than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to, and not equal to. And logical operators, and operator. This one is or operator, and this one is not operator. So we will discuss this much only today. Thank you for watching the video. Also, please subscribe the channel. Okay, channel name is @Education Hub SS. Okay, I'm repeating @. Let me write on the board. It is like this: @Education Hub SS. On this channel, you will be seeing some videos related to art subject also. Okay, so one of my colleague is uploading the videos related to arts. Okay, so he has told about himself in the previous videos. So he is very good in preparations for NET, that is for senior classes obviously. Okay, for higher studies, national eligibility test, then JRF, for all these entrance tests, he is preparing the students. Okay, for the art subject. So slowly we will try to add for other subjects also one by one. Like I have started programming. Similarly, we are starting for arts also. Then we will go for other subjects also. In the meantime, we have started with these two topics. Okay, thank you.